How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Straight Betting. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone had a good day last night. Today, it's a good morning. Only got 2 picks for today. The board's pretty short. I think there's only like 5 games or something. So, the slate wasn't looking exactly all that enticing. But managed to find 2, and I'll give them out shortly. But first, I just want to get into the recap, which is something I'm trying to make look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm trying this out. All right, guys. So here's our cool little recap page, and I'm actually going to go through, every play I actually made, just to, for content stuff. But of course, guys, there's going to be timestamps down below if you aren't interested in this stuff and you just came here for the plays. All right. So first play, Vucevic over 1.5 threes. That was at plus 124. Gave that one out on the stream. It was a very lucky winner, to be honest with you. He only shot 3 threes. He shot 2 for 3. Donovan Clingan, I was watching the first half, and he was kind of hesitant to shoot. I think the read was there, right, of Clingan obviously playing drop. I mean, that's going to be there every single game Donovan Clingan plays. But, yeah, the fact that he only shot 3 threes was not exactly the best read. Jalen Duren over 26.5 PRA. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one, man. I mean, pretty spot on. Cade Cunningham missing probably definitely helped it out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, that was always in the range of outcomes, given that he hasn't played in a couple weeks. And yeah, I think he had, like I said, close to a 20-20 or so. Tim Hardaway over 12.5. I gave this out on the late look stream. As soon as K got rolled out, I mean, Tim Hardaway, if you guys remember him on Dallas when Luka was out last year and stuff, I mean, he was consistently having like 20-point lines and stuff. He's a bucket, man. When he gets a little bit of usage, he's gonna chuck. And he'd been chucking the last couple of games, especially the ones without Tobias and Cade. So when they opened that at 12.5, I was just like shocked. So added that, won it. The hater challenge, guys. We're on day 3 of the hater challenge. So if you guys watch the YouTube shorts, Casey Wallace under 15.5 PRA. I think he had 6 PRA. I will say he did shoot 1 for 7. So definitely got lucky in terms of his shooting variance. But I think like normal shooting splits, you maybe give him like, another 3. And then a couple buckets, so what? That's like 7 more PRA. Get him to shoot 4 for 7 or something like that. And then he only had, so you would have still came up pretty short, right? He only had 2 and 2 with the rebounds and assists, I believe. Let me quick check that. Yeah, so only had 2 and 2 with the rebounds and assists. Like I said, shot poorly, but maybe you give him an extra, 7, and then he still ends at 11. And Isaiah Joe randomly got ruled out, and Lou Dort got into foul trouble, and he played a little bit of blowout. I peeped, maybe like a minute or 2. So I played 27 minutes. I feel pretty good about that read. Donovan Mitchell under 31.5 PR. I kind of half gave that out on late looks, but I didn't actually play it on late looks. So I waited for it a little bit later. He ended with 29 PR. I believe he shot 6 for 10 from deep. The game was hyper competitive, which I was not expecting. I thought there was a decent chance of blowout. But yeah, the Spurs just like don't give up pull-ups. So given that he shot super efficiently, I feel pretty good about that one as well. Isaiah Hartenstein, I mean, this line was just wildly low, especially, given that Houston started the 2 bigs. I thought they were going to run a lot more zone. That's kind of the same reason with the Dort one. They didn't run as much zone as I liked, but, just give Hartenstein's minutes were going to be super big in this spot, or just like they weren't going to be stinker minutes in this spot. And that 12.5 PA line, honestly, I thought it was terrible. And yeah, I think he had 16 and 4, so 20 PA. So yeah, got there pretty easily. Sengun over 4.5 assists. He ended at 4. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I probably didn't like it as much once Steven Adams got ruled in. It just kind of mucks up the spacing a little bit. If Sengun's playing at the perimeter, I think he's really at his best when, he's playing at the 5. I will say, though, I was wrong about OKC and how they defended him. They pretty much defended him in single coverage. They usually are a very double happy team. And yeah, they did not do that. So he ended at 4 assists. Wasn't the best read. And same Lou Dort over 13.5 PRA. So basically I played that because look, every time I've watched the Rockets play double big, they've been in zone. And I just thought they were going to be a little bit more leaky with threes. And Lou Dort shot like 0 for 4 from deep. I think he had 9 PRA, 1 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 from deep. I mean, maybe he could have got there on like slightly above average efficiency, and efficiency, like a 1 for 4 from deep, and then like a 3 for 6 overall. I mean, yeah, but that one also wasn't a great read, and kind of similar to Wallace, right? Like I can't complain about winning Wallace when he shoots like shit, and then bitch about Dort when he shoots like shit as well. So yeah, guys, 6 and 2 day for plus 386, 3.86 units. Now up to 336 and 226 for 88.24 units and a 14.1% ROI. So just having a great season so far and very happy. First official play, I am rolling with Khalil Ware over 9.5 rebounds, -128 at FanDuel. Like I said, the line's kind of moving all around on this place. There's a lot of weird lines. Like I know Bet365 has a really good line at 10 plus. It was like -125, I think. Same with a couple other books. Just make sure to check the 10 pluses and the 9.5s. Like I said, I think I like this down to like -140, -145-ish. So first filter I'm using for Khalil here is I'm just going to head, right? So he started being a starter for the Miami Heat on January 21st. And so these are 2 games as a starter, obviously alongside Bam Adebayo. He's not in the missing players. Khalil Ware, guys, is a starter against the Bucks. Played 35 minutes in a blowout, and then he played 19 first half minutes in this game, and then he played 37 minutes again. So 35 and 37 minutes against the Heat, and obviously it makes sense, right? I mean, yeah, Brook Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, even if like Brook Lopez is off the court, I mean, you just need rim protection out there against Giannis. That's just the one way you'll lose is if you can't stop Giannis, and Khalil Ware is definitely a big part of the plan to stopping Giannis. Obviously, guys had 10 rebounds in this game, 20 rebound chances, which is good, 12 rebounds, 19 rebound chances. Since Khalil Ware entered the starting lineup in games with Bam, he is over in 19 out of 32 games. He's averaging 9.8 rebounds. And obviously, guys, he's averaging 9.8 rebounds on 28.2 minutes. And I did the math on this, so let me just quick double check it. Yes, my minute projection for Ware here is at 32 minutes. And then if you do like as a starter in games with Bam, he is averaging 11.1 rebounds per 32 minutes. Next filter, you can just use 26 plus minutes with Bam Adebayo. Obviously, guys, 26 plus minutes with Bam. He's averaging 32.1 minutes in the sample, so that's good, right? That's right on the projection. He is over in 15 out of 22 games. He is averaging 10.6 rebounds in the sample as well. And if we just hover over the Bucks matchup, right? I mean, Bucks are not a good rebounding team, guys. You'd think that they would be good because they're so damn big, but they're actually not at all. They're allowing the 7th most rebounds on the year. And if we go to like a team's opponents and go to last 10 games as well, they are also allowing the 7th most rebounds. So guys, they're not a good rebounding team. When you think about it from who Khalil's going to guard, it's definitely going to be Bam on Giannis. And then you're going to have Khalil guarding Brook, who does space the floor, but he doesn't crash the glass at all. And schematically, you'd think that, Khalil Ware is going to, overhelp, is going to leave Brook to help. And then it would be like a little rotation to get out to the shooters. So I think Khalil Ware will be just fine with rebounds in this matchup because, like I said, Brook Lopez just does not crash the offensive glass. And that's like the one thing that can really make rebounding tough is like when, you're guarding someone who is crashing the hell out of the offensive glass on you. So yeah, guys, I'd probably have this Khalil Ware line at, maybe 10.5, like super juice to the over, like a -145, or maybe even like an 11.5 with, plus 110 to the over or something like that. Before I give up my second play, I just want to give a quick shout out to NoVig. NoVig is a peer-to-peer sports betting platform. And in today's economy of the sports betting era, there's a ton of stuff with whether you're in, an illegal state, it's tough to bet. Whether you are limited at every book, it's tough to bet. And NoVig is great for that because it's legal in 42 states, first of all. And there's no limits. All you need is liquidity on the other side. You need someone, a real person, to take the other side of you. And however much liquidity is on the other side, you can bet literally as much as you want. And on top of that, since it's peer-to-peer, right, the house doesn't really need, they don't need a side to win, right? It just, they're going to take like their little percent, which is way less than books take, and give you the option to bet at very minimal juice or vig. So very often on NoVig, you're going to find prices that are the best in market. And obviously, guys, if you're serious about being a winning bettor, I mean, you should care about all those things, right? Things like being able to bet a lot, things like always getting the best price in market. And guys, NoVig is just a perfect, little app to add to your repertoire of sportsbooks. We have NoVig linked down below in the description. And if you use code BETTN when you deposit, you can get up to $25 for free when you deposit $50 or more. So yeah, guys, make sure to check out NoVig. I truly believe that, if like serious bettors will truly benefit a ton from NoVig. For the second play, I'm going with Dante DiVincenzo over 2.5 3-pointers made, -105 at DK. So these last 17 games that I'm looking at here, this is since Dante has came back from injury. I think it's worth noting these because before he came back from injury, obviously he was playing great, but he also was playing some pretty big minutes, and that just isn't the case. He's now like a 25, 26 minute per game guy, but we could also filter out that, ejection game, right? Because that's not really fair, but he had 2 threes in 10 minutes. So, since coming back from injury in non-ejection games, he is over in 11 out of 16 games. But guys, this is just a matchup thing. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful matchup. If we go to catch and shoot over the last 15 games, and actually I kind of want to just use the last 10 games. I like the last 10 games stuff a little bit more. Philadelphia is allowing the highest catch and shoot frequency over the last, or the third highest catch and shoot frequency over the last 10 games. The most catch and shoot field goals made, and the most catch and shoot threes made by a pretty wide margin. We could also go to team shooting by zone over the last 10 games. Let me just quick give this one a little refresh, just make sure it's all updated. Perfect. Yeah, above the break threes. I mean, guys, that's Dante's place. The 76ers tied with Memphis for above the break threes made allowed over the last 10 games. And if we go to Dante DiVincenzo, scroll down to his points, look at his little chart, his little beautiful Props Madness chart, code SB25, by the way, if you guys are interested. 63% of his points are above the break threes. So he's really not a big corner guy. That's only 14% of his points, but 63% are from above the break. And Philly, like I said, last 10 games is allowing tied most makes there. And on the year, guys, so this is DSZ is obviously dominant scoring zone, which is above the break three. We can remove teams that are top 10 at defending above the break threes here. And if we just do that, then he is over in 26. Oh no, I'm on points. My bad. Okay. He is over in 27 out of 44 games. I was going to say that's not the hit rate that I looked at earlier when I was researching this thing. And then we can kind of get into an extreme filter, right? Because Philly, I mean, looking at the numbers, right, for Dante, the catch and shoot stuff allowed, the above the break stuff allowed, you can make an argument that this is like the best matchup in the league for Dante, right? So let's just see how he performs against like absolutely elite matchups, right? So let's go back to dominant scoring zone and let's just do bottom 10 teams, right? We can do that, and now he's over in 15 out of 23 games. Let's also just do bottom 10 in overall three-pointers allowed. And now we are, that's not that, there we go. So bottom 10 in overall three-pointers allowed, bottom 10 in, above the break three-pointers allowed. And this is just attempts, not makes, but yeah, then now he's over in 13 out of 16 games. So Dante, when he's going up against an elite matchup, he is, hitting this at an 81% clip over a 16-game sample. Obviously, guys, this is an elite matchup. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. It's been a great run. I think we're 12-1 over the last 5 days or something. So always happy to win bets, but, just happy that you guys are here for the ride with me and enjoy this content. So yeah, it's a Saturday. Make sure to enjoy it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.